Good evening, everybody. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about conquering fear. I'm going to define fear first. It's an unpleasant emotion caused by a belief that someone or something dangerous, likely to cause pain or a threat. I'm going to talk to you about a defining moment in my life where I conquered one of my fears, which is the fear of heights. And how I got to that conquering in my life. As you guys know, I was deployed to Iraq for one day, and in Iraq there were a lot of dangerous things that could happen to you. We went on convoys every day, and in Iraq you kind of get this like complacency when you're on a convoy, which is not a good thing. But I went through a lot of things in Iraq that taught me to conquer fear. Well, when I got back from Iraq, we went on this rest and relaxation trip to Spain, and we wanted to have a good time there, so we were walking around and we saw this advertisement for bungee jumping. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, this is not a good idea because of my fear of heights. But peer pressure got the best of me. My friends wanted to do it, and we saw this advertisement, it was 45 euros, and so I'm thinking to myself, I'm saying, it's 45 euros plus the taxi ride, which will make it about 65 euros. Is that worth it, to go over there? And I got the butterflies in my stomach, and I don't really want to do it, but peer pressure got the best of me, and so I ended up taking a taxi over to the site. Once we got there, I couldn't help but notice the weather. The weather was bad. It had rained the night before, so I remember being all muddy and everything, and I was thinking to myself, this is probably a bad sign. It's probably, don't go. You know what I mean? So we get there, we pay, and they give us like a safety briefing. And we watch the safety video and everything, they're going by the books and everything. So I thought, that gave me a peace of mind, They fitted us, they weighed us in, and they gave us the right amount of bungee cord for our weight, which is good. So it's finally my turn. I get up there, and I get fitting for my harness and my bungee cord, and the guy's really professional about it. He checks the bungee cord, and and asked me if hey, this is your last chance. Don't, if you want to get out, do it now, but if not, we're going to go to the apparatus. And looking up at the apparatus, it was this huge crane-like thing, and I think it was really, I don't know exactly how tall it was, but it was huge. And anyway, it had like this what you do is you get in like this cage, and the crane brings you up to however high it was, 180 feet or whatever it was. And it was all this like raggedy, not put together well type crane, but it takes you up there. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, oh no, there's no turning back now. I'm losing my stomach. There's butterflies in my stomach. The guy is talking to me and trying to calm me down. But we get up there, and we're at the top. And he's like, all right, well, I'm gonna count to 3. And me, having this huge fear of heights, just like, I almost backed down. I almost didn't want to go. But the guy was like, don't worry, just hold your hands like this and be prepared to jump on my count. And I'm sitting here, and it's kind of like I'm praying. I'm just sitting here like this, and I'm praying. And he goes, 1, 2, and he said it in English, even though he's Spanish. And he goes, 1, 2, 3, and I waited, and I hesitated. And I finally fell. And on my way down, I could feel my stomach just go all the way up to my throat. And I lost my stomach. And it was very scary. But I conquered my fear, and that was a really defining moment in my life. It meant a lot to me, and hopefully my story will inspire you to go out there and conquer your fears as well. Thank you very much.